Alright, so today's video is actually the first for this series. We are doing a Where Are They Now for the third time for this player. So previously they were Silver 2, then they climbed to Gold 3, and now it's 7 months later to where we can guess what their new rank is, if they've climbed, if they've not climbed. But this is interesting because like it's always cool to see like this storyline of this of where this player has gone since the Silver to the Gold, and now have they climbed up? Let's find out. So they say, the last time you spectated me was 7 months ago, and I've been waiting and climbing my way till I could get another great game for you to spectate. I feel I have come a long way since then, and I'm excited for you to spectate me once again. I haven't played a ton this season because of the newly released Marvel Rivals, but just felt in the mood to get back into some Overwatch for the day. Recently, I've been going back and forth between the ranks trying to get back to my peak, and this game was important to me to get a win so I wouldn't D-rank. It started off a bit rocky. I was playing Ryan, who I used to pretty much OTP, but now I've decided to widen my hero pool. The other team had one of the best ball players I've gone up against, and although I try to shy away from counter-swapping, I really needed the win on this one and swapped to Roadhog. Okay, that's interesting. Once I made the swap, the game started to go much smoother for my team. It was a long, hard-fought battle, and I feel like the teams were super even throughout the game. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully you have as much fun spectating as I did playing, and I hope everyone has a great day / night. Absolute classic. And just to give a summary, in their first VOD, they were complaining that their teammates weren't adjusting to them. Their second VOD, they learned to adjust to their teammates, but then they started to overextend into angles where their team couldn't help. So we've seen a progression from, okay, my teammates need to play around me, to, okay, we need to work as a team, but now they had other problems. So we'll see if they fix that, how it's going. Early fire strike on their whole team up there. I respect it. Hey, 14% ult charge, let's go. Go. All right, nothing happening. But you're playing position and decent. Uh-oh. Remember, do not chase a wrecking ball. Ooh, that was convenient. Uh-oh, what the? Okay. Just to pause this very quickly. I don't mind you going for the Reaper, but you got to remember that you can't turn your back to as like a Zenyatta or anybody on their team. You just got to angle yourself a little bit better.
Stand behind me, friends.
Nice pick on Zen. Good job. I mean, good res there. It's okay if you didn't try to block the res. I get it. Definitely block them from main here, though. The Wrecking Ball isn't engaging. Don't be afraid to hold that choke, by the way. And what I mean by... Oh, big slam! Remember, they can res one. Eh, they might not even have res. Nice play. Good job. Very well played. Oh, God! The mines! Nice. Okay, you're good. You're good. You're good. Is your Moira there? Just remember, like, sometimes you can walk into mines to get some support ult charge for your other support, but I think your Moira was dead, so you're fine. All right, not bad, though. That was a good play. The aggressive play was what I like to see. I'm just saying, like, if their ball is going to, like, piece past you, like, sometimes you can really be aggressive on the choke. This is fine. Remember, you don't necessarily need to be there when a wrecking ball is doing what they're doing. Good job going to your team. One thing you're doing a little bit too much of, by the way, I want you to think of, like, so when you charge as Reinhardt, you have a little bit of, like, this, like a slide. Does that make sense? You, like, slide in. So, like, try not to fully commit your charge to the team and then put your shield up. I think if you do it right when you charge, you can put your shield up and not lose as much HP as you did. Like, you're talking, like, a 200 HP difference right here, which could be make or break in this team fight. So you end up on low HP, you can't do anything, and then you're just kind of hecked. So... All right, now I'm ready. Yeah, you're going to lose the team fight, so I kind of take, you know what, believe it or not, I kind of take that play as a positive because you just got Zed ult out. I mean, that's a win for me. Your team already lost the fight. The only thing I would say is you might have You could have tried to get out of there a little bit sooner, but even then, there's no guarantee you get Zen ult out. So that's like a hindsight one that I'm not going to really overanalyze. You kind of got stuck in a spot where your teammates died. You just went and did something, and you got out of Zen ult. That's a win for me, you know? To these ball Rhine rivalries. I think the problem that Reinhardt's run into in this situation is you want to help your team. So it's like, you just should not be on the Wrecking Ball. And the Wrecking Ball knows that. I want to point out to you, the reason why the Wrecking Ball is running at you and doing damage to you is because the Wrecking Ball is not afraid of you on Reinhardt. It's not because you're bad. It's because in most cases, the Wrecking Ball should be able to outduel and outwin the situation that's happening. That's the situation at hand here, right? It's more along the lines of, sometimes you just got to let the Wrecking Ball be in your back line doing Wrecking Ball things, and you need to be on the front line making sure nobody in their team can do anything, right? You're essentially going to be doing the same approach that the Wrecking Ball's doing, where you're just interrupting their like back line. You're just doing it in a different way. Especially on King's Row with the way the chokes exist. So if you're playing against a ball, try your best to not chase the ball. Even as someone playing Diva, I run into that issue sometimes. And I think you kind of get what I'm saying. You're just, don't chase the Wrecking Ball around so much. Anyway, let's go. Remember, do not chase the Wrecking Ball. Drop your shield. This is, by the way, this is your opportunity to get your shield to full. So yes, there you go. Now you're getting it. Understand the map. I say that because you had an opportunity to wait a little bit longer to have a better shield. Big slam alert. They're going to Zen ult, I think. Oh, they don't have Zen ult. Actually, looking back at it now, that you killing that Zenyatta earlier or chasing them actually was good. Your teammates are, you had the right idea, but you need confirmation by your team. Right idea, wrong timing. Remember, your spawns are in your advantage. Keep your teammates alive now. Okay, we'll stop here. Here's your mistake. This is about recognizing the situation. Your spawn is closer. You've gotten a couple of picks. Their comp is pretty slow to get back. The worst thing you can do is turn your back here and drop your shield. Your teammates need that shield as a reliable tool to be able to survive this. I want you to look at what you have. You have a Tire coming back. You have a Mei who can eventually wall them. You play defensively here to survive, not try to turn around and make a kill. Just, you know what I'm saying? So, all right, Winston? No. Okay, now you're on Diva.
Save the world? Game on! They're pushing the payload! Stop them! Damn it! Neutralizing projectile!
You're just getting distracted by Wrecking Ball. Like, you just stop chasing them. This is something that I remind myself. If you ever watch me play against the ball, I go, okay, I gotta stop going for ball. Because, like, you just can't do it. Restful, thanks for the tier 1. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for tier 1. Wonderful. I mean, that's really all it is. You're just chasing Wrecking Ball. Like, you just gotta stop doing that. Do I think diving Zen would have been better? I think anything but running that a Wrecking Ball would have been better. I'm telling you right now, I have fallen into this before too, especially with playing against like really good top 500 Wrecking Balls. I had to learn real quick into Overwatch 2 especially, where I can't be as helpful as I would, let's say, in like a double tank type of situation. I had to learn real quick and fast that I can't chase good Wrecking Balls around. They will outplay me almost every single time if they're good at it. And that's exactly what happened. So, like, now you can play a little bit more defensive on the ball. Like, this is, like, the equivalent of going, like, Sombra against ball, but, like, a little bit worse. So, like, I get why you went Hog, you know? Good early hook. Speaking of Sombra. Oh, yeah, your team went full ball. Yeah, I see. Now, I want to reiterate, even though you have a hook now, don't let the ball take you out of the team fight by just sitting back. Like, get up there. Okay, remember, you killed a Mercy first. Their heals are going to be awful right now. So, like, you sitting there and waiting the whole time is going to give them time. Thankfully, your Sombra went made a play, but then they're going to get res prop. Yeah, there it is. There you go. You made it through the choke, but this could have been done 30 seconds prior. You're being hesitant because you're worried about the Wrecking Ball so much. Nice pick. Okay, I gotta pause. You're playing too defensive. It's that simple. You're playing way too defensive right now against what they're doing. You're so worried about this Wrecking Ball that you're outplaying yourself. Like, you're a minute and a half and you ended up back at the main choke. You should already be pushing through like you should be like here already, forcing them back. Instead, look where you're at. You're all the way back to the beginning because you're so worried about a Wrecking Ball. This is why I'm trying to tell you, like, stop. Wrecking Balls are, this is what they want. They don't need to light up the kill feed. They just need to make you do this. There's a minute and a half on the clock, and your team hasn't even made it through the choke. There's no threat to that, right? Like, that's the problem you're running into here. So, I want you to be, just recognize that, listen, if their ball isn't, like, playing well, you can get away with these plays sometimes, because they're going to end up hecking up. But their ball is proven, and you said it yourself, it's one of the best Wrecking Balls you've played against. So, the teaching moment here is stop chasing the Wrecking Ball around and push through. The worst thing you can do is let the Wrecking Ball get value by just existing. All right? I mean, you're 2 minutes in and you're still back to where you started. I know they killed your teammates with the tires, so I get that. Good start. Now get up there. Go. Run. Go. In. Now. Play a corner in a second so you don't get rolled. Perfect. Good ult. Yes, keep going. Yeah, see? There you go. Now, you could have done this 2 minutes prior. Now, the Wrecking Ball can't get value because you've taken away. See? See? That's how you do it. Obviously, they had Juno Ultimate, so that helps too. But the point I'm making here is don't give extra value to Wrecking Ball by playing into what they want you to play like. Just go in there. Go at that Zen right now. What's going to happen? Boom. Don't let the Mercy res. All right, let the Mercy res. It was all part of your plan to stagger him. Okay, I get it. I'm sorry, but what just happened to Hanzo? I saw the kill feed. I'm like, how did the Hanzo die right there? I'm like, I had to see. Yeah, it was a reset. Yeah, I saw their teammates died. Resetting with a team. They're trying to catch the wave, you know, the spawn wave. I respect it, right? Try to catch the wave. Nice hook. That's good. Good job getting the ult out. Now, this is a moment where you could isolate the ball for a second if you need to while waiting. I still didn't like you being distracted there by the Wrecking Ball. I seriously feel like you're giving up too much map control and space. Heck yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Let's go. Don't be afraid to ult this if they make it there in time, but you should be good. Nice hook on the Zen. Do you think that Zenyatta will learn it's not a good idea to frontline and they should just sit in the back? Nice hook. Reason why you were missing your full set of shots there. Stop getting distracted so easily by their backline, or by a Junkrat and a Wrecking Ball. Push up, push up, push up, push up, push up. Let your team know there's somebody there. Just push up. Or, if you're gonna kill a Junkrat, just run up those damn stairs and take care of the Junkrat. Don't, like, be indecisive about it. No, up, forward. Off the map. Okay, I don't. Once again, this is as simple as the Wrecking Ball is causing too much havoc. Just get up there in their face, and I'm telling you, you're going to take away map control. They will not be able to stop you doing what you're doing. Good EMP by your teammate. All right? Yes. Now ignore the ball. Thankfully, your Reaper made a play. This is fine to look for the ball now. There you go. Nice. Push up. Push up. Push up a little bit. Take away that map control. Don't stand on Kart. Push up. Push up. Good job using your damage reduction. Nice pig pen. Now start ulting. Nice ult. Good ult. You should be good. Nice. Okay, you finished with time. I'm telling you right now, if you just were a little bit less distracted by Wrecking Ball, it'd be going a lot better. The good news is, though, I think that the player we're watching has climbed out of gold, by the way. They're not in gold anymore. I don't think, at least. Nice hook. There you go. There you go. Thank you. Yes. Do you see the result when you're not standing at the choke doing nothing? Do you see that? That's what I'm talking about. How much easier was that when you just went through a doorway and didn't let the Wrecking Ball dictate how you played? That's what I've been wanting the whole time. Nice play. Nice job by you and your team. That was great. I have no clue what that Junkrat's trying to accomplish here, but... Oh, mechanically, I'm not worried about that. There you go. Yes! Yes! Just go one more kill. One more kill and you can help. One more kill. One more kill. Yeah. Yes. The Wrecking Ball won't be able to get a kill in your backline just yet. Yes! Now use your ult once you get it. If you need to. Yeah, you're doing the right play. Now you can turn around for a second because they backed away. That was very nice of you to... Oh, you felt bad for the Hanzo's damage and decided to take an extra 300 damage for fun? I respect it. Nice hook on the Mercy. I'm surprised the Mercy survived that. You actually can clutch this still. Yep. Now let me ask you a question. Actually, let me see what happens here first. Good enough. The whole time the Wrecking Ball was spinning on Kart. Whole time that you were sitting there on the front line. At no point did you turn around for the Wrecking Ball. Who won the team fight? Do you see? Your team won the team fight. Now, you didn't sit there and try to peel for the Wrecking Ball. You put pressure on their front line the whole time. The Wrecking Ball couldn't secure a kill. The Wrecking Ball couldn't secure a kill. So what the only thing they're doing at that point is being annoying, right? And granted, the Wrecking Ball still almost clutched it. I'm not going to say they didn't. But because you went and took pressure away from the rest of their team, your teammates survive. Now you get the Juno ultimate off last second to be able to clutch it out and win because you're enabling the opportunity for your teammates to be able to play the game because now the Hanzo, the Zenyatta, you know, the Junkrat aren't able to just to sit there and farm them the whole time because you're so worried about someone in their backline. This has been a great adjustment on you on the overtime. This is how you should have been playing from the get-go. Great adjustment. I don't mind that hook on the ball there. That's fine. That's just going to force out a cooldown right away, which is exactly what happened. There you go. There you go. Nice try on the hook. I still like it, though. This is the correct play. They're going to have mines again. Nothing you do about that. They're going to come in with mines right now. Use the mines to heal up a little bit and clear some of the point. Yeah, honestly, this was going to be a tough team fight to win anyway, so all things considered, that was fine. I would have liked to see you maybe go for one more aggressive hook on their front line, but I also understand the concern of Wrecking Ball getting one good boop. That late into overtime, you definitely risk, like, if your teammates go off the map a little bit. So I don't mind that one. Like, that one's fine with me. All right, see if you can win. What was that, hook range? That momentum heroes. I think your Sombra might be too all in. You want to help him right now. Yeah. Yeah, you had the right idea, though. Trying to save your Sombra from that. Your Sombra then decided to stay in there even more, so we'll see what happens, but... Nice hook. Oh, wait, this is what I wanted from you last time, so I'm glad to see that. Like even though you had to back up after a certain point, that was the correct play. Yes. Much better. Much, much better. To make it clear, you could have done this on Reinhardt, too. Yep, this is all correct. This is great. I'm glad you made this adjustment in the middle of the game. Good job. Remember on the first part of the game, I wanted you to hold the choke when the Wrecking Ball was going behind? You just did that. You just did that. Yeah, go chase him. This is the correct play. Yep. Do you now see why I wanted you to do this to begin with? Do you see? This is why I wanted you to do this to begin with. Even when you were on Rhine, you could have done this exact thing. Because they had no way to get to the choke if you did this. Yep. Boom. Good kills. Okay, look at the ball for a second. Nice job. Kill the pylon if you see it. Nice pick. Get on the Ayari. Nice Junkrat trap. Mercy might try to res that. Nice. Let's go. Good clutch, good play. Wonderful. Great adjustments by you, by the way. Great adjustments. Wonderful job. Great job. Wonderful, wonderful, play there towards the end. So yeah, so first of all, just to kind of give you a little bit of feedback on this one, do what you did in the second half of this game more. If you're going up against a good Wrecking Ball, the worst thing you can do is play into the value of just doing nothing, and that's what you did. Wrecking Ball wants to distract. It's harder for Wrecking Balls to secure a kill nowadays. It's not that it's impossible. It just takes a little bit more work. Do what you did like that from the get-go. Whether you're on Reinhardt or Roadhog, I think you would have had better results to begin with if you were just willing to take away the rest of their team rather than worrying about one part of their. And that really was all I really wanted to see out of you adjustment-wise, and you did make it towards the end. So, outside of a couple positional plays on Ryan where, like, you would charge and take a little bit of extra damage and do a couple things that you probably shouldn't do, overall, I actually loved how you played it towards the end. And I think if you can make those adjustments, I think that's exactly what you want to do. And keep working on your position. Position can use a little bit of work, but it's way better than it used to be. It's like you didn't overextend a lot either. So you've made a lot of improvements since we first watched you when you were silver. Now, to the next step, the question is what rank? Now, I'm going to be ambitious here. I am somewhere in between Plat 1 and Diamond 5. Because my vision is if there's a good Wrecking Ball playing that well, then I really think that you're right at the cusp of like that Plat Diamond range. So I am thinking somewhere around Plat 1 or Diamond 5. If I'm going to lock in, I'm going to play it safe and say Plat 1. So I'm going to be ambitious then. I'll be ambitious. I'm going to go with Plat 1. Now I waited for the ad to end there. And their rank, after looking, is... I am getting so damn good at this. Plat 1. And there you go. So congratulations, by the way. You went from the first VOD review, you were silver. Second VOD review, you were a gold 3 tank. 7 months later, you're in Plat 1. 1 rank away from being in Diamond. So congrats on the climb. That's awesome. That's what we like to see. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to all 3 YouTubes if you haven't. Leave a comment. All of that helps. If you want to submit your own spectating, look in the description below. That's where you do that. We also record these live on stream. We stream on Twitch and YouTube, so stop by if you haven't. We have a lot of fun here. With that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.